Now at noon, Fort Wayne City Council passes an ordinance repealing collective bargaining for some city workers, but the debate and discussion are far from over. The ordinance to take away collective bargaining for the 6 non-public safety city unions passed 7-2.
But one of those yes votes was really more of a procedural move, so the measure can be reconsidered in 2 weeks. News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivinson has been following the collective bargaining debate all month, and she breaks it all down for us in our top story at noon. Alyssa?
Well, there were 3 ordinances up for debate last night. 2 were tabled in committee. The one that passed repeals collective bargaining for the non-public safety unions. Council voted 6-3 along party lines to pass it out of committee. Those against the ordinance say there needs to be more time for public input and research on if eliminating collective bargaining really will save taxpayers money. Then in the regular session, Democratic Councilman John Schoaf, who voted against the ordinance in committee, changed his vote. So the ordinance passed there 7-2. But Schoaf is issuing a motion to reconsider the final vote. To legally be allowed to make that motion, he had to vote with the majority, so he had to vote yes.
It could, if everyone chose, reopen the debate. The same issues that the main motion puts before us are put before us by the motion to reconsider.
It gives council members the opportunity to reconsider. I mean, they can go home and think about it, and a couple of them are being appealed to. And hopefully at least 1 or 2 of them will change their minds.
A lot of people made a big deal about it was a party line vote. Well, it was a party line vote both ways. And so that often is the way it is with these, because a lot of it is based on philosophy and the way you look at how to run government.
So the next time they meet in the regular session is June 10th. After the discussion, the council will vote whether or not to reconsider. Last night's vote will either stand or they will then take a final revote. Now, this just repeals collective bargaining for the non-public safety unions. The ordinance that would have taken it from fire and police unions, too, was tabled in committee. Separating the two upset city workers, some councilmen, even some public safety employees. Councilman Yale sponsored the bills for non-public safety, but said including police and fire is like throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Danger involved in public safety, taking bullets, running into fire. And in instances like those, I think that it is important to have a union to offer protection and that there are no private sector counterparts for those particular jobs.
We're all public safety individuals, from the person that is filling potholes in the street, make sure we got clean water, that provides leaf pickup. All those jobs are essential to the city, and I don't believe that it's any different than being a public safety person as far as fire, police.
Public safety unions are governed by state law, which some argue is a big reason to separate them from the other unions. So again, repealing collective bargaining for the 500 non-public safety employees passed, but it will be debated again in 2 weeks. If it stands, it will go to Mayor Henry, who has said he'll veto any collective bargaining ordinance that reaches his desk. If that happens, a council veto override vote is scheduled for June 24th. You can find even more comprehensive coverage of all of the collective bargaining debate right now on the homepage of Wayne.com. We'll have more tonight at 5 and 6 as well. Alyssa Ivinson, News Channel 15.